Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy playthrough. In the last episode, I showed off some technical tricks as well as some bugs and glitches in the game that were actually useful to the player. Today, we are going to continue on with the game as we have, well, Spider's Cave left to go, and we also have to, end up dying immediately, yeah. Cool. We need to finish off Volcanic Crater. Right, there is a high chance that this is not the second to last, or not the last episode, or not the penultimate episode, but I reckon this is the one before the penultimate episode. So because of it, I'm going to drop some hints for my next playthrough, and as usual I'll do 3 hints, with the third one being, well, one that will pretty much give it away for those of you who know the game. Okay, first hint. We're doing an RTS game. It's been a very long time since I've done a real-time strategy game. Alright, that's my last scout fly. Second hint. The game in question is, well, without giving too much away, it has 4 games in the series, or 4 main games in the series at this point. Whether there'll be more at some point, I don't know. It does have a couple of spin-off games, but we are not going to worry about that yet. Third and final hint. Third and final hint. It is another Nintendo game, originally for the GameCube. It has been re-released on 2 separate consoles. And to add on to this hint, it is a game that I've been requested a fair few times to do a playthrough of by a couple of people. So, I reckon that hint has probably given it away. Let's get on with Spider's Cave, shall we? So, Spider's Cave is what most people consider the hardest level in this game before the final level. It is one of the biggest levels in the game, and quite a lot of the power cells are fairly tricky to get. So, first of all, we need to shoot these gnawing lurkers, but it appears I have bad aim. Oh, there we go. Cool. How did I hit a Dark Eco Crystal from here? That's crazy. Forgot about this one. Cool. Now you do have to recollect the orbs that they drop, of course, but we will do that at the end. Oops. Okay, well I got the scout fly open, and I also got the orb crates. Don't know why I can't remember anything today. But yeah, I just want to say a couple of things as well. I know that this is a shorter playthrough, and I know that a lot of people will probably not be happy that it took a while. Did that wrong. I had to crouch jump. There is a Dark Eco Crystal in here.
Run away! That crystal's gonna blow!
But this is a short game anyways. Well, it would be longer if I hadn't played this as much as I had as a child, as well as the fact that this is my favourite game of all time. But I'm basically just trying to finish it now. This playthrough took forever. to record, by the way. I started it back in April, and here I am in the end of July, and it's still not done. I always uppercut these spiders, by the way, because it gets rid of them forever. They don't respawn, even on the open goal version of this game. But the main issue I had with this game was just how long it got delayed, because I wasn't able to record at all. And the good thing is, if it wasn't for the fact I pre-recorded both Pokemon Fire Red and I pre-recorded Dokapon Kingdom, neither of those playthroughs would have been able to go up, and I would have had the same issue I had last year with Pikmin, where I wanted to upload a video daily, but then I got too busy with work and just didn't have any time to record it. Even now, I'm using the time that I have after I finished work to record these episodes, and it's very lucky I picked this short game, because the playthrough after this I haven't even started recording at this point in time. But that will hopefully change over the weekend. Also, those platforms that I just jumped on, they fall down when you jump on them. They are designed that way. That platform, or that thing, just takes you all the way down, and you want to just go in the dark eco here because it teleports you back to the platform, or puts you back on this platform. Right, I suppose I should probably go and get the orbs I will have missed, otherwise I'll wonder why I'm missing one orb. But the other thing as well, I'm not sure how many people will even watch this series, or this playthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it. Because I know that this franchise isn't as popular, and although this is my favourite game of all time, I'm not sure how many people love it as much as I do. But the other thing, because I won't have been able to answer this during Dokapon Kingdom, because Dokapon Kingdom was fully recorded, before episode 1 even went up, there's a couple of things that I want to say. I'll just let that blow up, because that's the last one of those.
I think that was the last Dark Eco Crystal.
Well, yeah, it had a power cell in it, Daxter, so obviously. I do plan on doing other playthroughs with friends. I want to thank Dizzy especially, even though I'm not sure if he's watching these, because I didn't really get to during Dokapon Kingdom, because of, to put it lightly, the episode 40, I think it was, where I had really bad luck, I really had to fight with my patience there, because the game really tested my patience. And Dizzy got immensely bad luck when it came to Dokapon. He had way worse luck than I did during the entire playthrough. And the fact that he didn't lose his temper was insane, because if I was in his situation, I would have probably given up. But the next thing I want to say is, I have played Dokapon Kingdom numerous times, and my friend Dizzy, who joined me in that playthrough, that was his first ever time playing the game. So I didn't want to be too mean. If I was being more mean, I tried. If I was being more mean, I would have probably started more fights with him, but I also blocked myself from running away. And yeah, I know I ran away. Or hit the give up button, rather. In the first episode. So I know I look like a massive hypocrite, but... Whoops, I bottled that. But, the reason is my controller was flipped during that playthrough, so because I hadn't played the game beforehand or done a practice run, I didn't realise this problem. So that's why I did in fact hit the give up button on that first battle, because it was an accident and I didn't even want to give up, which makes it even more awful. Now I'm gonna just be completely honest. This method that I'm doing in this room is not the... That was not the intended way, and I nearly bottled that. You are supposed to climb all the way around in one big circle, but I really cannot be bothered to do that. And when I am, I want to say that I'm slightly more skilled than the average player when it comes to this game. I'm not speedrunner level. I don't know how to do a boosted uppercut. But, well, I know how you do it. I'm just not able to pull it off myself. Right, but this bit here, always make sure you get all the orbs, because if you miss an orb in this level, it's there. 95% of the time, someone's missed an orb. It's there. Anyways, I keep getting distracted again. This episode is mostly going to be talking about other things. Oh, and it sounds like that my mum just got home, so hopefully I can get this recording done. I know when to stop it, so I got about 8 more minutes to go. I think I'm just going to finish Spider's Cave up, and then I'll end the episode off regardless of how long it's up, because I want there to be 2 more episodes in this playthrough. Okay, I haven't got all the orbs. There's another place where I need to get them. In fact, there's 2 places. But yeah, this playthrough is very close to coming to an end. I think this is episode 10. Episode 12 will be the finale episode. And I am 100% confident that that will be the case. So I was so close to predicting the number of episodes in this playthrough, which I thought would be 13. Once again, I was just very slightly off. Okay, the playthrough after this one, though, will be a lot longer. I reckon it will be 30 to 40 episodes. Depends how well I play. Right, but this power cell here, or these orb crates, are why you need to go to Snowy Mountain first. There is a much easier way to do this, but again, it doesn't really matter. And yes, I died on purpose there because it's a little bit of a shortcut. I get to go here slightly quicker. Okay, I'm nearly done with this level. I've just got the gnawing lurkers, and then I've got the... And then I've got the hidden volcanic crater. Oh, I need to get the mountain pass power cell. I knew I would forget. I also missed a scout from I did this level a bit in a rusty way. This isn't a very good route I went. Cool, that's the last power cell, or gnawing lurker, because I dropped a power cell. I've never got this power cell last before, that is really unusual. Okay, I definitely gotta get the mountain pass power cell, because if I don't, I'll forget. Okay, that's all those orbs. Let's hope I didn't miss one, eh? Oh, I missed. Whoopsies. thought I missed an orb then, but I see where one is, so hopefully that's the last one, otherwise I've got a bit of a problem that I need to solve. Cool! We are A-okay, which means that the only orbs that I have left to get are in the, well, Hub Freeze Fire Canyon equivalent, which is, well, Lava Tube, and then Maia Citadel, which is the last level in the game. Okay, what happened to my inputs then? Right. So, this little trick I'm showing you is a big time save. To get this power cell, you would have to go all the way around those little platforms, but you can do a quad jump, and there you go. Easy. Saves you about 2 minutes of time. Very handy. And then I'm just going to go over here. Oh, hang on, I'm going the wrong way. I can just jump down here because this brings me back to the start of the level, and let me just double check my power cells. Yeah, that's all of them. We're completely done with Spider's Cave. Nearly called it Spider's Tunnel again. But there is one more power cell. You want to get to this platform here, shoot a yellow Eco Fire Burst, and it will automatically go over to a crate that was waiting up there. And there you go, another power cell. Right, how am I doing for time? I have about 4 minutes left. Let's go get the last, let's go get the Mountain Pass hidden power cell as well, which you also need the yellow eco vent for. And then after this, I'm going to call it an episode. I'll just put myself back in a volcanic crater, I guess. Or well, actually I can just die, and then it will death warp me back to the end. Right, so this last power cell, I can't do the speedrun strat, which is called stalagmite hopping. And yes, I know the difference between stalagmites and stalactites. I have to teach it at my workplace. I basically want to bounce off. Oh yeah, I missed it. It's one of the stalagmites here. Oh yeah, it's that one there. I'll try it again off the stalagmite this time. Those of you who are curious, if you want to know the difference between the two, the way I teach it at my workplace, stalagmites stand tall and mighty. That's cave hopping. No, I can't do it. But stalagmites, they stand up off the ground and they're tall and mighty because they stand up. Stalactites, they hang down from the ceiling like a curtain tight does. That's how you tell the two. If you can't remember what a curtain tight is because you've never been to a theatre or like a stage play, just remember stalagmites stand tall and mighty. That's the easiest way to remember it. So you want the yellow eco here, just shoot this boulder here. That's where it is. That's the intended way to get it. And kapowie! And yeah, I'm back at the end here. Okay, my controller is not working. I pressed double jump there and it didn't work. Hope my controller is not breaking. Okay, we'll put ourselves back in Volcanic Crater, and then I will put myself in Lava Tube. Right, have I got every power cell? Yes, yes, yes. I have 94. There's 101 power cells in the game. There's 2 in Lava Tube, which puts me at 96, and then there's 5 in the final level, Maia Citadel, which will put me at 101. Excellent. Also, no one likes these minecarts. They're slow, they're really annoying, and yeah. And you can just jump on the planks of wood. Why anyone would want to live there, no idea. However, I'm going to call it an episode, so thank you all so much for watching. And if we look, we can see we are very close to finishing the game, but thank you all so much for watching. And next time on Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy, we are going to go through Lava Tube, which also hasn't loaded correctly on my open goal, but that's no problem to me. Hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time for what will most likely be the penultimate episode.